Yeah, it would be nice just to have like, yeah, Chinese lady and hanging out. But we could definitely just hang out and then like immediately pivot into faking like we were learning. That'd be easy. That's very easy to do. One person to be like on the lookout for admin walking in the hallway, and then they'll like, hey guys, right? Because even if y'all were just chilling out right now, like all that would have to happen is like Sarah would put up her book, Luke and Elena would wake up. If I was like sitting down with headphones, I would like take the headphones off very fluidly, and then like stand up, and then I'd be like, and so where were we? That's what I would say. That'd be the first thing I'd say. And so where were we? Okay, guys. So what is AIS? Wait, Sarah, you've never seen them? I don't like the dog meme. It's a little not a. But anyway, she often doesn't have a dog at all. Some parts of the world, there's like wild dogs everywhere. Guys. And I only call her Chinese lady because I don't feel confident pronouncing her name because I feel like that sounds dismissive to say Chinese lady. It's like Liz. I think my little sister calls her Liziki, or maybe it's Liz. That's her YouTube. It's Liziqui. Maybe no U. Yeah, she's Liz. She can be Liz now. Let's give her a full name. We'll watch her again soon. I'll force Miss Newburn to all right. Let's just do three. Three, guys. We got this. We can do this. Sarah has to put her book up, though. Books can't be up. Let's do 3 real sentences, and then I'll leave y'all alone, I promise. Sadie, turn the air back down again. Stop talking, Alyssa. Stop talking, everyone. Let's do 3 sentences. What case, Parker, is labrorum? What case is AIS? Just Parker. I don't know. So we need to know AIS, guys. That's okay. They're both genitive, actually. Both up there. Like 3 sentences, guys. I gotta say, what was it? Oh, I was at Target yesterday. This is related. And Sarah's like, oh, I can keep reading. Let's talk about Target. But I walked by the electronics, and I had to hear this like poor woman who worked there having to be like, oh, she kept starting the phrase with the same. It was like some offer. She was like, so today we're offering like a special, like as people walk by, and anyone has to do that kind of awkward thing of like, oh, okay, well, yeah, we actually already have a phone plan, thank you. And then she kind of like lets them go. But it was her job that day to like push some like phone deal. And she had the same cadence every time somebody walked by her. She would like start the sentence with the same exact, and then almost everybody would like keep walking. Right? Like if you're in a really good mood and you like want to be really nice, sometimes you like fully stop and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna hear you out. I know you're like a salesman inside of the store, but I'm gonna like let you do your thing because I know you're getting paid. Anyway, it's like when kids are like reading over you and you're trying to teach. That's the same thing that the lady was dealing with, trying to sell people things, and they were just like walking past you, like, oh, good, bye, thank you. I'm gonna keep shopping at Target and not like get bogged down in whatever this like Comcast deal is. But it's the same thing. So don't do me dirty. At least those people, they all respond. No one ignored her. No one like fully ignored her, I don't think. And then I bought a jacket that I'm going to return today. All right. And so thousands of his books, they're both genitive, but this is actually plural genitive. This is singular. So everyone needs to know that AS is his or her. And in the future, guys, if you are in my classroom doing sentences and you don't have a notebook on your desk, that's not cool. Okay. That's more boring than you like writing down somewhere in a special place in your notebook. AS dash his/her, right? That's like actually you're doing something, and you can use colorful pens to make it pretty and fun. Because like, aren't taking notes is awesome. I miss that. I want to go back to college and start getting like wild out on some notes with like 4 different types of pens. It'd be sick. And so thousands of his books. Ab, what is ab this side of the room? Why did that happen? Oh, because of that. Ab, anyone? No? Ab, anyone? What is ab? So it's by when the verb is passive. This verb though is just active. So yeah, you're thinking, Candy, of like what we were doing right before we kind of did this reset. We're about to get to passive verbs in 1.5 more weeks, and then it'll be by again. But right now it's actually Parker. Not 2 actually. You're thinking of add, A-D, add. So it's a word that we have like 2 other versions of. From, yeah. So X, day, and ab are all from until we get passive voice, and then it goes to by. Anyway, and so thousands of his books or her books from the, say it if you know it, city ablative across Italy We still don't have a subject or a verb. Oh, here it is. Adrian, what person is the cistus? Even you have no, this is a crazy ending because it's a newfangled tense. Well, if you had to guess what person, what do you think? First, second, third. Yeah, good. So the OST thing actually works like I don't know if it would work out for every person. I guess it wouldn't. But yeah, and I gave it away. But what tense is it, anyone? Perfect. Good. So I know 1.5 kids will do that. Sarah, for real in the future, but don't read over me, okay? You're a mean Target shopper right now, and it's not okay. So like, don't do it again. I guess you're about to like fail a Mockingbird quiz or something, so I'll let it slide. But it's not chill. What are y'all reading now? Guys, when you get a new book, just knock it out on a Sunday evening. Sundays are boring. Just like read the whole book and just be done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Anime in the background.
Sure.
I do that. I just do that.
Oh, I like to read with TV on too. I'm all about that. That's an art.
I can't focus on something. I have to have
I get that. Guy, well, okay, only 1.5 kids, including Sarah Eyes up here. Look at these crazy perfect endings. This is not, so this was impressive. Adrian was able to like see you a second plural, which is right. Because in this case, the OST must have sent thing kind of like applies. But not all, this isn't OST must have sent, right? It's I-T, like as in T-I-T must tis. So it is still tis at the end. So that's cool. But anyway, they're weird. And so it's going to be you. What does mitra mean, anyone? There it is, to send. And so it'll be sent or you have sent because it's perfect. Translate perfectly, imperfect. That's all there is to it. Again, the vocab thing. I'm very shocked you guys don't like to catalog all the vocab words you don't know. Okay, two more. Libertatem et iura arum urbium archibus belli conservavimus. Conservavimus, Braden, is what person and number? Awesome, yeah. And Caden or Bailey, what's our subject then? I'm sorry? Yeah, what's the subject for who's conserving something? I, you, we, all, they, a nominative. It's first plural, Brady. You know? We guys, right? It's we. We. All right. So does that ring a bell? Now you're like, oh, yeah. So even 2.5, because you guys might be a little rusty, right? But like, we definitely all need to be on that page where in US means to us first plural, and it means the subject is we. So the very last syllable in the sentence is the first word in our translation. We, Katie wouldn't really know this, but this was chapter 1, verb, conservo, conservare. Do y'all think this is old school present tense first plural, or is it just 1.5 kids? What do you think it might be? Anyone? What tense? If it's not present. Yeah, maybe perfect. Good, good. So this V is kind of a giveaway. I don't have the gloss word, but it's like conservo, conservare, conservavi. A lot of first conjugation verbs get the V showing up when it's perfect, and that's like a big old indicator. So not like we conserve, but we conserved. We have conserved. And then where do you think our direct object is, Sarah or Andrew? We conserved what? Like, what are the words floating up here are the DO? We conserved. What do you think? Which one? Not a bad guess. That ibiso, that should strike you as an abilitative kind of thing. And I'm looking for a DL, we're looking for an accusative. So anyone else? Obviously, it's going to be libertatem. So this should ring a bell for even 1.5 kids a little bit, because y'all got third declension before that they switch. That is accusative. And so, and also like, that was a lot. When you have drop subjects that live inside of verb endings, usually the actual first word is not the subject, but it's the direct object. So we conserved liberty and new word and like laws and laws. Arum, that's from Hikai Kok. It does not look like it, but it's from Hikai Kok. So what is Hikai Kok 1.5 kids? Is that laws of these cities or those cities? Is it those? It'd be these. And we're still wrestling. We don't have a good mnemonic device for hic versus illa, but hic is something that's closer to you. So it'd be like this or these. Whereas illa, it's like an ill person's far away. Someone who's like way far away from you across the field, you wouldn't say, oh, you know, this person right here all the way across the field. No, it's like that ill person, that person way over there. Those people. Anyway, this is Sekai Cox, so it's this, it's closer. So we have conserved liberty and the laws of these cities, and then just the word arts just floating there. Arts of war. How do we get arts of war connected to the rest of the sentence? Anyone? This has to do with something that one of the last things we talked about before the middle term. What do people call it the middle term? We saved liberty and laws. Arts of war, comma, arts of war. Anyone? It's ablative or dative, right? Are they calling this Senate race or what? Nope, not yet. Okay. Anyone from Georgia? Parker. From Arts of War? Maybe. I don't think we have an ablative without a preposition that where we use from as a translation. We probably have X day or ab showing up. Cami? Maybe not about. That's a good guess. Lucy? With. Okay. I was about to make a snide comment like, this is why it's good to be reset. But Lucy proved me wrong that she should still be at the end of the no, okay. So laws of these cities. So it's an ab. Did I not even do it? Weird. Of these cities. Oh, I see. It's the next thing. With. I had a whole thing planned out and do it. Yeah. So it's like we either knew it was ablative or dative. There's no reason for us to think it's dative. We're not giving anything to arts. That would be weird. Like we're not giving a direct object to it. So it is ablative. It's an ablative of means. This is the mean, as in like literally cruel ablative, because it doesn't have a preposition in the actual Latin. We have to add it ourselves. And the one we want to add is with. So just like if you see an ablative just floating in the abyss and there's no preposition around, at this point, you're probably going to use with unless it's a period of time, in which case you need to use like at or in or on or whatever the prepositions are. We've got the last one, guys. What do you think D is? What is D? What is that? It's not day. That's DA's DA. Mm-hmm. It's not, well, no, not really. It's kind of just like a noun. Romans and Greeks had a lot of them. A lot of people in America nowadays, they got one of these things. The Greeks had a whole bunch of them. Yeah. Yeah, this is gods. And so it's Greek gods. And yeah, I do. So it's like day is day. Like when you look at the dictionary, it looks like it's a normal second function noun, but actually it's super irregular. And so this is the nominative plural. You'd think it would be D-E, like long I, but that would actually look like another word. So Greek gods, let's just skip all this. I can just tell skip. Oh, here's some verbs or a verb. Greek gods, what tense 1.5 kids? Age. Anyone ever call you age? Bria? Huh? No, what tense? Is it present or is it future or imperfect tense? Andrew's leading you astray. Andrew is only leading you astray at this point. Elena, what do you think? Imperfect or future? Oh, I guess it's good that I reset y'all back to chapter 15. You said perfect or imperfect? Imperfect. Yeah. So Greek gods were waging or just waged. But it's not they wage, it's saipenon. What is saipenon 1.5 kids? Always. Not always. Semper is always. Saipe is a little less than always. It's good. So Greek gods were not often waging, right? So that's just like the noun with the entire predicate, because the predicate includes the verb and any adjective, which these are. So Greek gods were not often waging. And then what? Which of these 5 words is the direct object that they're going to wage? Because there's actually a couple of accusative looking things. Greek gods were not often waging. Say, homines. Luke. What do you think? Is say or homines or virtute the direct object, the thing that they're going to be waging? So homines is accusative, but like let's think of that. Like Garo can be like wage or manage. Greek gods were not always managing or waging men. I don't know if you like manage people, you know. So, but if it's say, how would we translate that? They were not always managing, or not often managing. Let's say it's a reflexive third person personal pronoun. not myself, not yourself. It's third person. Yeah. So Greek gods were not always waging themselves. The internet is a network, blank modems all over the world. A network that exists between. Yeah. Greek gods were not always wait. Does between sound good? Managing themselves between. Among, actually. I think among's going to work better here. Even though I decided to use apud for among, as in apudnos, among us. Greeks not always waging themselves. There is sui sibi say. Remember, it's actually a really sweet pronoun. The genitive, dative, accusative, and ablative. And it can be himself, itself, herself, or whatever it needs to be. Just it depends on what the subject is, that it's like reflecting, right? Here it says they, so it needs to be themselves. But don't forget about sui sibi say. It's just think of it as reflecting the subject, and it is third person. So it's not myself or yourself, Adrian. Themselves amongst what? Amongst homines cum virtute. Who wants to liberate the entire class? Huh? Yes, amongst men with virtue. So there we have an ablative of manner, because it has manners. It gave us the little preposition. It didn't like make us like imagine a preposition. So yeah, there's kind of a trickiness to the fact these are both accusative, but we realized this would be a weird direct object. Okay. All right. Good. We'll go over numbers tomorrow. But I'm telling you guys, once we get back to 18, we are just back in the full Latin swing of things. In a way, I feel like we haven't been in too long. All right, Prudence, Chloe, Jackson, Callie, Christian, and Kai. I bid you adieu. Maybe Cora, probably not. Good luck, and sorry this was a bad video. Goodbye.